Hello everyone, and welcome to the world of lore again. This is Sanjay Sartha here. Oh, I don't need to be there right now, I need to go here right now. We're going to start off by trying to train our stats again. Since I'm focusing on charisma. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that. Seth has been talking to me. Sorry about that. Seth was talking with me. According to him, he's being rude. I wouldn't call it rude. Anyway. But we have a new armor we can test out here. See if we can't handle this a little bit better than how we did last time. Ouch. Of course it's gonna hit. I'm going to wait for him to attack with that one more time. Oof. That really hurts. But he should be doing earth moves next. So I'll need to switch into my new armor, the Truffma suit. As you know, can take a little bit more beating from Earth than our fire armor can. And is a little bit more defensive heavy. So anyway, as soon as I'm done training here, if we have time, I will be working on getting a new fire armor to update that fire plate. And hopefully, I can actually get through whichever quest it will be. Anyway, the armor I'm looking at has a fire resistance of 94%. The other one we can get has a 98. So we are actually, I found the exact one we're going after for the fire armor, which is next. We'll be going after the infamous Nova Knight set, or Nova Knight armor, anyway. And more than likely as well the shield. We'll see as time goes on. Hopefully I can get through this guy without dying. With the help of the Truffma suit. And the only reason I'm not wielding a shield is I do not have any good earth shields right now. And if you hear another voice in the background, that's probably Seth you're hearing. If you're not prepared, this trainer can be quite dangerous, so be very careful. And I'm sorry I don't have much to talk about here right now. Just that I've been and sorry that I haven't uploaded any of these as of recently. I have been playing a little too much Smash. Ah, he's down now. Barely made it. That was actually close. I think we'll have to do it. See, I'm level 11. I need to do a dexterity shot. Ironically enough, it's ranged. He's gonna actually take a lot of. Let's cut down that fire damage I'm gonna be taking a minute. And actually, I might update to the Giga here. So I have a double hit on the Giga here, while the blade will always be a double hit technically. That's not super strong. None of them are really. Okay, I need to switch. Back to the truffle suit. Get rid of my shield. And just begin bashing my opponent. Slicing my opponent with the Blade of Aquavarius. Which is a nice magic weapon that I didn't notice until how powerful it was until last time we played. How that's a melee attack, I do not know. I would always consider that a range. We've done a lot so far, at least. And there's still a lot more to go. My focus being on my pets and my guests, that doesn't make this job really easy. Trust me. I can't take any damage whatsoever in all reality. So I have to be, my character has to be weak, but pretty much impenetrable. While my pets will be doing most of the damage every turn. Yeah. So hopefully I can get through him here and not actually get pwned like I did the last episode. I am so glad that he does not do 10 damage a hit right now. That would be very, very painful. Of course, he's not the hardest, he's technically the easiest trainer to take on. I believe I'll be focusing against the mage mostly. You won't see the other one so much. Hopefully he'll go down before he takes me out. More than likely he will, but it all depends on how many dodges he makes. Here's my dexterity. Okay, intellect is next. Magic will be his weakness. This is where we would shine in our technical battering skills. Because our hits will hit. Because his defenses right now are set 21 both in melee and range, but a 6 in magic. Time to switch. And keep pounding. Pretty much that's all this character will be doing mostly. He won't be using, other than using a spell to get a pet up and running or something of that nature. Or guest up and running if I can get access to any of them. And things of that nature. But anyway. We've got a lot of work ahead of us to do. There we go, Pat. You're starting to get the hang of pounding him with magic for a little bit. Of course, that also heals me. So I'm below half my health right now. And of course, because I'm running this guy, he's not going to heal me a lot. Even though I have a, 20 charisma. I wonder why. Well, let's see, shall we? I got attack. Element. Attack again before he look. Fire Vampiragon. Okay. Okay, very good. Attack again. Pet will always use attack 1. So Lancer, Charisma, and we'll keep doing these back and forth until we reach. Oh! Ow. Gotta change my armor. 0 to 1 plus 17% stats is the damage. That's interesting. Oh. That would be very nice if I had been using my Truffma suit. Share some nicks. Ow. Try just some more nicks here. That's a little better. Some of the major things you'll see me relying on a lot of. At least until I get a good healing pet like Retro Tweety. But until then, I I need to keep an eye on everything and make sure that whenever I'm shooting too low, or it's or I can't take enough damage, or taking too much damage so far. Cure neck. Cure necks, not neck. Public's being very dodgy today. Not too bad. Check my level on my health. Yeah, he's lower than my health. Lower than my health. Ow. Ow. Lower than his health. And he's back lower than my health. Got one more way of healing, and that will be later on, when I know I'm in dire straits. So I only have one, and I don't know where I can get any more. I'm coming close to that point now. Got him. Okay. We're done stat training, so let's get working on the Nova Knight set. Let's see here. How do we get to the Nova Knight? Real fast. Come on, load. Thank you. Devourer Saga. Hope Nova Knight. Yeah, I may or may not make it through. That all depends on how things go. Prologue, Return, Hope. Temple of Hope. The Nova Knight. The future is not set in stone. Every action we take today affects tomorrow. No matter how much we plan, random chance is always a factor. And even if through the vast powers of magic and science we come to see the future, that is only one possible future out of infinite possibilities. However, when someone from the future travels back into the past, to them, that is their one and only true past. To them, whatever actions they will take will forever alter their own future and their own lives. Lore. 1,000 years from the present, following the war with the Makassar and the spawn of Karnax, the Order, with the aid of heroes in the past, reclaimed the future. Now the rebuilding has begun, but far outside the cities, many fantastical creatures still exist. Some of them, however, are nearing extinction. The Nova Knights have made it their sworn duty to try and save such creatures. Sometimes they succeed, and sometimes. Old Scar. What do you want, Nova Knight? And why don't you just call me what everyone else does, Oscar? I find Old Scar to be a bit more respectful. So, is it true, what I have heard? Yes it is. I have searched far and wide. I am the last dragon on Lore. All have passed on in fighting, natural disaster, and collectors and poachers, mostly of your kind, human. And atop that, in this age of decay and waning magic, my kind's very strength is less than it has ever been. They say the magical core of lore expended much of its power during the time of the Warp Force, in defense of the planet against the engine of destruction. So yes, the most magical creatures were first to feel the change. I believe that my time has come too. I feel the last of my energies draining away as we speak. There is nothing you can do to save me, Nova Knight. Rest in peace, old Scar. What on lore was that? Enter the portal, Nova Knight, and your wish may come true. Who are you? Enter the portal and all will be revealed. How can I resist that? Whoa, where am I? Why are the northern Dwarfhold Mountains suddenly covered with snow and ice? Randor the Nova Knight? Yes, that's me, and you are... I am Fane, Time Fairy of the Sixth Vein. I brought you here, 1,000 years before your time. This is the Age of Intervention, the time during which the people of lore came to fully understand and become involved in the perils of the Devourer's intergalactic network. I read about that. It was a grand time for magic science. Magic was at its peak back then, and true scientific innovation began. Wait up! I'm 1,000 years in the past? Why? And when can I get back home? And don't say in 1,000 years. Unfortunately, mortals are often subject to the whims of us time fairies. I sense your inner conflict, your desire to protect dying species. And although we are forbidden to interfere very often, I have recently gained an extra interference ticket which allows me to change history. So once you are done here, have no fear, I will take you back to your time. Interference ticket, the whim of time fairies. Things are crazier than I've ever imagined. Suggest what is it that you sense in me? The last dragon, Oscar, should never have been the last dragon. In fact, you are here to make sure that there never is a last dragon. Dragons are far too amazing to ever become extinct. Your thoughts exactly. Yes, but all things must come to an end, living and unliving. That is the way things must be. Ultimately, the extinction of Lorian dragons could have been prevented many ways. So is it to say it was ever meant to be? The progression of time and all that occurs is but a game of chance. You will simply be rolling the dice once more. Besides, this is exactly the kind of thing that interference tickets are for. Hee. You must meet Boss Monkey Man in Babylon to the southwest of here. That sounds quite ominous, Fane. If I tell you much more, I'll have to get myself another interference ticket. So go already. We missed one spot, so if I actually have to come back here, I'll say it to you. But that one section, as soon as I can get a chance. Hello, is there a Boss Monkey Man here? I'm Boss Monkey Man. You must be Randor. What is it again? Noavu Knight? It's a Nova Knight. And yes, Randor is the name. It's nice to meet you. So, do you know all about where or when I'm from and what I'm supposed to do here? Yes, I do. A little birdie told me. A birdie? Birdies, fairies, whatever. She had wings. So where do we have to go to change the future? Amberflood, George, and Darkovia. Supposedly there's a network alien there who is some kind of poacher. Poacher. I hate poachers. Illegal hunting is the most heinous crime. Nova Knights are sworn to prevent it whenever possible. Let's have Randor help us out. Okay, a brownie. A brownie. Okay, I have no shield for this, but I have the Truck Missy to help me out. Fire. So I want... Do I have a fire weapon? No, I don't. Next one is energy, and that is... not here either, do I? Bugger. Okay, then it's wind, earth, light, or dark. Let's use a Book of Death since now we have a better charisma. Hold on a minute. Okay. I'm back here. Let's see here. That should give me just fine. And I'll be just smacking this thing while I find out what that one line was that I missed. Boss Monkey Man will guide you to your fate in this time. Is that one line that we missed a minute ago. Because I accidentally double clicked. Ow. Why'd you throw your chocolate at me? Brownie. Brownies are small, timid creatures that keep to themselves, but nothing will help you if you get between them and their favorite food. I wonder what their favorite food is. Poor thing. Iron Golem. I hate these buggers. I really do. Water or wind? Eye of the Sphinx. And there is a ring. Shall we? Thank you for missing. These guys will miss most of the time. Lucky for me, the Nova Knight was able to defeat me. As I was going to say, oh, another enemy I don't like so much. As I was going to say earlier, the Iron Golem will miss most of the time. However, if he does hit, he will do massive damage. I think he's biting me and not trying to claw. Light did nothing. Smack. This enemy here, a Mauler, is a type of ogre that has been crossed with a lion, resulting in a deadly beast of tremendous power. Of course, on top of that, he has the ability to poison you. And you know me, I don't like anyone who poisons me so much. Anyway, that last enemy was that last enemy, as I said, very powerful, but he most commonly will miss. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Oh, we're level 12 now. That's nice. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, now this one is a fun guy. If you don't get the joke, I don't know what to say about that. Anyway. Everyone likes him, except you. This opponent is a difficult one. Right now, I have to... He is Earth, and he will attack with Earth, but right now I've got to switch my armor to the Wind Plate. If I don't, I will take massive amounts of damage here. Or, per se, a decent amount of damage. And if you're wondering, the background's dark because we're in Darkovia. There we go. Now I can switch back. He'll attack you two different ways. He'll attack you once be a wind dust like thing. The second one is a double hit of earth from his hands. If you ever see this SP down here glowing, they're getting ready to attack. So if you see his SP flash like that, switch armors. Because that will be his wind attack. If he survives this, he didn't survive it, so that's good. A Fundead Ripper. When Kavraz asked Zorbak to make an undead freak with a real mean streak, Zorbak came through, and the result is the Fundead Shredder. Because he's low level, he's called the Fundead Ripper. Dark enemy, so we have our full dark armor for us. He's super weak to light. Don't think we have a light pet on us right now. But another weakness is water, so I'm going to actually throw the penguin in here. Smack. And our friend Raynor here will not be so useful at this point. Because he's attacking with fire or wind. When the best defense is light. Broadkill Bone Drone. An abomination of Draco Magicience and Berhaldo Necromancy. Weak to light. And fire. So that's the Fire Vampire's job, isn't it? This thing looks really disgusting. And I just healed. Anyway, these are not that bad. They can't do too much to you. Just basic hitting. They can roll for 2 damage or slap you with a tentacle for 1. I don't know what this thing is at all. Zombified flesh, I'd say. Or in Minecraft, rotten flesh. But I can't tell you exactly what it is. Oh, thank you for the health. And he's gone. And the Brain Spider Nymph. A horrible abomination of Draco Magicience and Berhaldo Necromancy. It grows stronger as it feeds on the intelligence of its opponents. Well, this is nice. That's gonna be quite fun. Fire is still a strong weakness, so is earth. I got wrapped in a sticky web. I missed. Got wrapped in a sticky web again. Why am I getting wrapped in a sticky web? I don't know what that does. I really don't. I got healed, thank you. I believe if all 3 strikes hit, it does something. I believe. Anyway, let's see. The Brain Spider Nymph. That's what we're dealing with here. If its range attack connects, you get wrapped in a web. If you're wrapped in web, you may lose a turn after it completes an attack. When its third melee attack connects, there's a chance of you losing intelligence. Hey, that's Brain Spider was mine. What? Are you on some kind of quest too? No, Randor. I think this is who the Time Fairy knew we would meet. You're the poacher? Poacher? Oh, please, don't insult me. I'm some run-of-the-mill hunter. I'm Vasilis the Relentless, and I'm aiming for the top, baby. I go after the last remaining members of a species and then track them down until they die, or take them down myself. Then I catch their spiritual essence, what you humans might call a soul, and sell it to whomever can afford it. Why do these creatures have to die? Aren't they worth more alive? Oh sure, their physical bodies are worth a lot, but it's their souls that are eternal. Why would anyone want to pay me 100 million gold for a pile of rotting flesh? Hey, that sword you've got there, it looks familiar. I found it in some old wreckage of a strange ship when I was younger. The wreck was almost rusted into nothing, but the sword remained intact. Rusted, you say? Question. Are you a time traveler too? Normally no, but today, yes. And I think I've been brought back to this particular time and place to stop you. Really? So I travel through time as well, knowing the times of a species extinction is much more efficient than just guessing. Funny thing about that sword you had, it there looks like my soul collecting device. Much bigger though. I've got a prototype I'm working on. I plan to start an entire guild dedicated to my profession. We'll gather up the soul of every last member of every dying species in the galaxy. That would be it, Randor. That's why we have to stop Vasilis. Because if he does what he wants to do, the intergalactic soul collecting will result in the large-scale poaching of endangered species, just so they can get to the last and most valuable member of that species. I never thought it through that far. Suppose that's what might naturally happen over time. Thanks for the idea. Now I'm guessing you're from the future. I am. So I can't blame you for using that sword. But it looks like that's technically my sword. I'm going to have to take it. If you're not going to stop collecting souls, it looks like we're going to have to stop you ourselves. You're good at making threats. Let's see if you're good at making good on them. Vasilius. Energy, so I want to wear my energy plate and shield. Now, if I remember correctly, this guy is a lot harder than he looks. Water. My neophyte Aquavarius and the penguin. Now, he attacks. Actually, he's attacking with light. Why is he attacking with light? Okay. I don't have any counters for that. If I remember correctly, he switches his element based on what you use. Anyway. If I can deal with this bugger. If I remember correctly, this is the boss of the set. Other than having to fight with Scar. As I said, this opponent is not really easy. Highly dodgy. And attacks with light and energy. Anyway, we're almost done with this set, and we'll have our shield, miscellaneous, our first miscellaneous item, and armor. And possibly a weapon depending on if it's melee or magic. I don't remember which. And this is a technical set. So I can just jump there. Close that. Attack. It is counted as a standard set. It's not over yet. Remember Oscar? I figured out a way that you can prevent his demise in the future. Follow me back to the northern Dwarfhold Mountains. I wonder what the time fairy meant. How could she have found a way to save a dragon you saw die 1,000 years from now? Easy! I found out that Oscar is actually alive now, though he's much younger. So if Randor gives the soul of Oscar that he collected with the sword in the future back to the young Oscar, then Oscar will have 2 souls in the future, so he won't actually die. Ah, I think I've hit my limits of how many paradoxes I can handle in one day. That makes so little sense that it must have a chance of working. So where is young old Scar? Right here, right now. Good luck. A tiny fairy told me that you have captured my soul inside your blade. Fane didn't actually tell us how to give him the soul, did she? No, she didn't. Then I guess I'll just have to take it now, won't I? Oh gosh. This is gonna be fun. He's a wind dragon. As time wore on in one possible future, and Lord's magical core lost some of its power, dragons and other magical creatures slowly became weaker. 1,000 years from now, the last dragon is Old Scar, called Oscar by most. Right now he's young, but very, very angry. I forgot he was going to be this strong. Okay, I've got to deal with him quickly. Earth. That would be the magical turkey dip. Bunny rabbit. Oh, forgot to change the armor. Wind plate. I do not have a wind shield. This is all I've got. This is going to be quite a doozy. I got some. Ow. He's attacking me with energy. What the heck? Why is Oscar attacking me with energy? He's a wind. Okay, what happens if I change? Okay. The breath attack is energy, is wind, but his bite is energy? I've got to survive this, and this is not going to be an easy task. Ouch. So I'm only doing 5 damage, 7 damage with Raynor, and approximately 3 or so a hit. And he's doing over 28. Hopefully I can get through this without a problem. Hopefully. 4 damage. Ow. One more hit, and that's all I be able to take before I heal. I wish this was one of those matches where it doesn't matter if you win or lose. I really do. But it looks like this one's going to actually outdo me here. Bugger. Ow. Yo. Dang it. Ow. And there's no way to tell which one he's doing. And I think it would have been better off I wore the energy armor anyway, not the wind armor. My. What have we here? Have a little accident, did we? Fortunately for you, I have already filled my quota of souls today, so I'll let you go back. However, you will owe me a favor. Agreed? I agree. Well, that was a failure. And I'm sorry to say, but that is the end of this episode. I'll see y'all guys later. Bye.